Hello folks, and welcome to day 4 of my 2024 Advent Calendar series. I'm so excited. A man within the last 5 minutes, a man dressed head to toe in high-vis orange, dropped a package off at the front door. He didn't even ring the bell. I noticed there was some activity outside. There was a van, and I thought, well, I am expecting something in a van today. So I looked at my camera on my doorbell just in time to see the man in orange, and it wasn't Donald Trump. The man in orange delivering something that I'm so excited by. Oh, I'm going to show you it. I know it's nothing to do with this video, but this is like a vlog as well, a daily vlog. Look at this. Oh, look! I can't believe it. Oh, it's quite plain on this side. It's weighted. What have I knocked down? Oh no, my tray of Christmas biscuits. Quick. Look, this is a recycling bag, and it's suitable for plastic bottles such as drinks, shampoo or bleach bottles, food tins and drink cans, please rinse, and squash items, I never squash, plastic pots, tubs and trays such as meat trays, yogurt pots or fruit punnets, foil wraps, foil trays and empty aerosols. Please put glass in your black box. Wow! This went missing last week. In fact, this time last week, Mark was here. He went to retrieve the recycling. It's not normally something I do. I put it out. And we've had to start putting it out the night before now because they've been coming too early. So I put it out the night before and wait for them to empty. And then I'm straight out there at the bottom of the drive to retrieve the empties. Well, Mark was here and he retrieved the empties and he said the white sack's gone. The white bag's gone, and he was quite upset by it because he said that bag's been with us 20 years nearly. Anyway, he was inconsolable. So I went on and ordered a new one. I thought, I didn't expect to get it so quick. So it's arrived in time for me to put the recycling in. Oh, this is the only time I'm going to be stroking one of these, because once you've used them, you don't want to go anywhere near them. Yeah, it's got a weighted. Oh, it seems bigger. It does seem bigger. Wow. Oh, it's got a flap. There's a flap on it, look, with Velcro. So once you've put all your empties in, you can Velcro it, keep the flaps closed, sort of thing. And the weighted base keeps it secure. And we've got 2 handles. Oh, it's like an early Christmas present. Oh, it's fantastic. I'm going to have to write the house number with permanent marker on the top in case any neighbours decide to nick them. I'm always out there, as I said, as soon as they've been emptied, as soon as the van's gone past, I'm out there like a rat up a drain pipe to retrieve me empties, because there are folk round here, especially now I've got a nice new one. I'd better be careful. I might sew in an Apple AirTag into this, so if anyone does nick it, I'll be able to knock on their door and say, "You've got my bag, you person." Oh. And also another piece of fantastic news. Now, if you remember yesterday, I did the mindfulness video where I sort of, mindfulness doodah. Wasn't the video. It was in the video. It's somewhere. You know the mindfulness thing. Keep up. I did about making a hot drink. And apparently my dulcet tones got noticed by this soft-core porn company who want to use my services. They want, not my body, clearly. They want to use my voice to narrate some erotic fantasy stories for people to listen to. So they liked what they saw when I was having the coffee in a mindful way. And now I'm going to be getting paid to speak dirty to a lot of perverts. I can't wait. It's a dream come true. Right, on with the Playmobil. I better tell you, actually, that wasn't real. And what I've just said to you, because some of you would have believed me, because I'm quite a convincing liar. No, I'm not. I don't lie. So, no. That was just a silly little joke. My services haven't been required for soft porn. Right, folks, it's day 4, so we're looking for four. I could do something really unconventional with this, couldn't I? I could just open it randomly. I could just say, oh, I can't be bothered looking for number 4. Let's open number 9 instead, or number 15, or number 5. But that would trigger some people. I've got to do it in order anyway, so I can't do it. I can't go against the grain. Here we go. Oh, it's a big one. I've got a big window today. Crikey, a big window and a new recycling sack. Oh, that was easy. No need for any packaging. It's empty. So we have a lovely little bench that could fit at least 2 people to insert into the Playmobil Christmas market. Hello Mildred, how are you today? I've got something for you. Yes, you can finally take a seat. Take the weight off your pins, dear. There you are. I'm sorry with no hot chocolate. It would be lovely for her, wouldn't it? To have a hot chocolate. She could have some of these little Christmas cookies and a mug of hot chocolate with whipped cream and marshmallows and grated chocolate on top. But sadly, she has nothing. She's somewhere to sit at least, so we'll leave her sitting down in her lovely warm outfit. And then what shall we do now? I think we'll see what Tarquin's up to. Eagle-eyed viewers from yesterday's video might know what's coming up today because I flashed the page by mistake for day 4, which is going to be the esophagus. Esophagus. I should practice saying these words before I turn the camera on. Here's box number 4. Here we have Tarquin. He's still very holy. There's nothing. Bless him. We haven't been able to insert anything into Tarquin so far, and we're on day 4 already. The tree, as you can see, is still not up, but hopefully at some point it will be. Oh, well, that looks like fun. We've got a flexible pipe. I wonder if I can use that for something. We have a flexible pipe. We have... Oh, I'm not really sure what that is. Do you know what that is? And look, we've got... Is this Tarquin? Is this what Tarquin looks like? That is Tarquin. Look, he does look like a Tarquin, doesn't he? Oh, Tarquin. Who'd have thunk that under that is this? I mean, he looks a lot younger than I was thinking. He looks more like a little boy here. At 7 or 8. Very good physique for someone of that age. Wow. It's time for some learning now, folks, so pay attention. Exciting facts about the esophagus. It is a slippery slide for your food. Once you chew and swallow, the esophagus helps move the food down to your stomach through a wavy ride process called peristalsis. Oh, crikey. It is made up of super strong muscles that contract and relax to push food along its journey. We'll do an experiment today to demonstrate how difficult it is to imitate its work. It allows food to go down into your stomach but prevents it from coming back up, although sometimes when you're really sick, digested food can go back up your esophagus. Whether you're eating a small snack or a big meal, your esophagus can handle it. It's like a stretchy tunnel designed to adjust to your needs. Saliva is like the esophagus's slip and slide lubricant, making sure everything slides smoothly down the passage. I'm not saying anything. Unlike your tongue, the esophagus doesn't have taste buds. It's all about function, not flavour. The force of gravity is a good friend to your esophagus. When you stand up or sit up straight, gravity assists in moving food downward. So staying upright during and after meals helps your esophagus to do its job effectively. The esophagus can move food at a surprising speed. It can transport a bite of food from your mouth to your stomach in about 10 seconds. Let's see how much time it will take you to do the same in today's experiment. Right, so in the box is an oh, it says it's expandable. Oh, it's one of them, I thought. Oh, look, hang on. I like these. Look. Oh. Ooh. Oh, there's more, there's more. Come on. Ah, and more. Blimey. That, I could use that. That looks like a tube of a toy vacuum cleaner. I could extend the reach of one of my toy vacuums with this flexible tube. There. That's the length of it, folks. Crikey. So the esophagus model is a simple experiment that can help us understand how the esophagus works. It will demonstrate how challenging it is to transport food from the mouth to the stomach. After this experiment, we won't take the esophagus for granted. Well, I never have. I never have. Don't take any part of your body for granted, folks, because when it goes wrong, you won't take it for granted. You'll think, oh no, it's gone wrong. If your esophagus looks like this one, then there's something wrong with it. Oh, this is, I could make an ASMR video, couldn't I? Just fiddling with my esophagus. Oh, look at that. I've got a big version of this actually with the caravan, a flexible pipe to take away our wastewater down the drain. I've attached Tarquin's face to the top of the tube so we know what's top and what's bottom, and the instructions tell me to take a small piece of bread and try and feed it down until it comes out at the bottom. So let's see if we can do it. I might have to squeeze it a bit. It's supposed to be small enough to go in the hole. Right. Ooh. So we've got to try and get it through by manipulating. Let's see. Push it inward with a little with your finger. Now let's play a game. Your goal is to transfer the food so it comes out of the other side. You may twist, squeeze, expand and retract the tube and even blow inside. Can you make it come out? Not easy, right? Well, how do I blow it now because I've got Tarquin's head on? I can't blow. We'll have to do the old squeezing and twisting. I'm going to have to pull it all out, I think. Oh. Right, no, I'll have to get a vacuum cleaner to suck that out. The next part of the experiment was to take another piece of bread, but moisten it. And this represents saliva. But apparently it's still going to be very hard to get the food down and out here. So, what a shame. I've just discovered what this is. This is actually a model. Don't look, I mean, it's supposed to be the esophagus, this. We're actually going to insert an organ into you, Tarquin. Brace yourself. Okay, Tarquin, brace yourself. This shouldn't hurt one bit. Okay, I think it goes this way. Be very careful. It's all right. No need for an anaesthetic, Tarquin. Ooh. Yes, there we go. Gently ease the esophagus in. Yes, that's complete. Tarquin now has a fully functioning esophagus. It's time for the Neals Yard Advent Calendar now. So we're looking for drawer number 4. Thua. I've got Thua tanks. 7, 13, 8. Oh, there it is. Phew. I think that's it. Don't look until I've checked. It is number 4. And inside number 4, we have a little tin. A little tin of calming temple salve with lavender. So I assume it's for my temples. There's no instructions. It just says it's a calming temple salve. I will give the tempting salve a bit of a sniff. I don't know if I can just open it without breaking the doodah. Oh no. So, oh, hang on. Yes, it does break. There we are. I'll have to look on the website what this is for. There it is. Can you see it? I'll give it a sniff. Oh yes, I'm starting to. It's not a very strong lavender, but yes, I'm getting a whiff. I'm getting a whiff of lavender. So there we go. It's for calming. I'm assuming then it's a salve. It's got lavender. I'm assuming you put that on your temples, preferably at night, to help you drift off. I think that could be what that's for. Anyway, I will research that later. Oh, there's a peel here. Hang on a minute. Don't be too hasty, Rog. There might be some more info. Good job I've not cut my nails yet. I'm going to have to try not to cut them until we've finished the advents. I can't even get to that peel here bit. Oh. No, I've got to do it for my viewer. You're intrigued, aren't you? It's nearly there. It's nearly there. Perhaps you should take a little comfort break now, folks. Well, oh, crikey, I was almost there. There we go. Ah, right. We can now find out what this is for. It calms and cools, ideally for tense times. An easily absorbed blend of aromatic essential oils and nourishing shea butter. Directions: massage gently onto pressure points in a light circular motion. Oh, so not just your temple, any of your pressure points that can be applied to. So we'll say goodbye to that for now. Pop the drawer back to front so we can see where we've been. And I will look forward to showing you what's in drawer number 5 in tomorrow's video. And finally, in today's video, it's time for some more mindfulness. Let's randomly choose one. Here we go. And what picture do we have to look at today? We have a bear, look. Not the sort of bear that I like, but a bear nonetheless, more of a children's type cartoon bear. He's got some earmuffs or headphones. It could be either, but considering he's got some big mittens, I'm assuming that's some earmuffs, and he's got a lovely scarf to keep his neck warm, and of course some big boots there with a fluffy lining. What have we got today then? Aha, well, this is something I hope to do very soon. Watch a Christmas film. The TV schedule is full of Christmassy films, heartwarming tales that explore the magic of Christmas and the human spirit. Your task is to choose a Christmas film to watch, but instead of letting the story pass by as a mere piece of entertainment, watch it mindfully. Give the film your full attention. Put your phone out of reach and don't eat or drink anything while you watch. Just become fully engrossed in the story, in its themes, images and performances. Concentrate on the emotions you feel as the narrative progresses. Notice the sensations in your body. Does your body language change as you watch? Do you tense up at exciting moments? Do your eyes well up at sentimental moments? Make a mental note of the feelings you go through. Pay close attention to the ways in which the film portrays the magic of Christmas. What exactly does it say to you about the spirit of the season? What techniques are used to give its effect? Watching in this way is an example of behaving mindfully at times when we're prone to switching off. By being fully present in the film, you can notice things that would otherwise pass you by. It's quite interesting, that final line, so I'll repeat it. By being fully present in the film, you can notice things that would otherwise pass you by. Now, this is something I do from time to time with... I'm someone who likes to watch the same thing over and over again. You know, I eat the same food, I watch the same things, I listen to the same music. It's just part of my personality. And when I do try something new, which I do, I always feel a bit uneasy about it and it takes me a while. Sometimes I'm hooked and then, you know, that thing becomes another regular thing I watch. Other times I would give something a fair whack and then within 10 minutes, if it's not gelling with me, I don't bother. But I do like watching especially comedies over and over again. And what I try to do occasionally is, instead of focusing on the person speaking in a scene, which you naturally do, human beings, you know, if someone's talking, normally you're naturally looking at their facial expressions, looking at their eyes, and then obviously you can pick up other subtle hints about what they're saying. It's not just about the actual words, but it's about the expressions as well. So naturally, you find yourself looking at the person in the scene who's talking. Well, what I do sometimes, especially with stuff I've watched over and over, is try not to focus on the person speaking and look at what's going on in the background. Look at the actors who are just there listening to the person talking. Look at their facial expressions, look at what they're doing. And even if you've watched something time and time again and you think you know it like the back of your hand, if you start looking at what's going on around the main character, you'll spot things that you've never seen before, and you'll think, blimey, I never knew that in the background there was two men bumming in that bush. Or, you know, something. Sorry. Get your mind out of the gutter, Roger. This is a Christmas Advent special. It's not all about bums and willies and carnal needs. Sorry. Where can you get bromide? I'm going to have to look that up. Bromide tea. I bet Amazon will sell it. I'll have to have some before the next instalment. So yeah, try that, because, you know, it is really interesting. And you'll see the expressions, because they're all there. They're all still acting in the background, even though they're not speaking, but they're all supposed to be acting. And also in other scenes where you may have a couple talking, at a party scene, for example, there'll be party scenes in Christmas sitcoms. Look at what they're doing. I mean, mainly it's just they're doing rhubarb and just pretending to chat. But it's quite interesting to notice that. But it is hard to do. Once you forget about it, and then you find yourself focusing on the person speaking. But try not to. And it gives you a whole new dimension into, you know, one of your favourite films or comedies or whatever. So what are your favourite films, folks, especially Christmas? Now, obviously, I'm going to be watching Tootsie. I'm also going to be watching, I haven't seen it for a couple of years, I got a bit fed up with it, but I'm going to be watching this year again Love Actually. That's one of my favourite Christmas films. I saw that at the cinema whenever it came out. So I will be watching that again, but I will have to have some sustenance. I can't do it dry. I will need some nibbles and drink. But yes, I'm going to sit down and focus on it, not just have it on in the background. I have been watching a few Christmas sitcom specials, which I enjoy. There's quite a lot. Nearly every sitcom has had a Christmas special. So there's Birds of a Feather, Are You Being Served?, Two Doors Down, Motherland, Miranda, Steptoe and Son. Nearly all of them have got some Christmas episodes, and I really like to watch those, especially like the 70s and 80s ones, because it just reminds me of my sort of childhood and youth at Christmas. And I do tend to like the domestic Christmassy ones, you know, set in a domestic house, you know, suburban. They're my favourites to watch. Oh, and of course the Good Life, they did one Christmas special, silly but it's fun. So a lot of these are on YouTube if you want to look at them. But yeah, at this time of year, I sometimes even watch Christmas films in summer for some reason, and Christmas sitcoms, I don't know why. And I always watch Fanny. I've already watched the Fanny Cooks for Christmas. I think I've watched it at least 3 times through recently. I mean, they're only short little snippets, about 10 to 15 minutes or whatever. But I just love watching them. I just don't know what it is about them. I don't know what it is about that attracts me about Fanny. I really don't. It's the nostalgia, I suppose, and the way Fanny is, and telling off her poor assistant Sarah. Watch those. I know I keep going on about Fanny. It's Fanny this, Fanny that. If you haven't seen Fanny Craddock Cooks for Christmas, please watch it. You might like it. And you might be able to do some of her recipes, if you can afford them. Right, that's it. I'm trying to calm down. I got so excited at the start of the video with the new sack arriving. In fact, I can't wait for Mark to come home. I'm going to present my sack and say, look, Mark, look, they've already delivered the new sack. I might put it on my head and greet him at the door and go, Mark, look at the new sack. Might paint a smiley face and 2 eyes on it as well. I've got too much time on my hands. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed episode 4 of the Advent series. I think certainly by episode 6 we might have a Christmas tree up. I don't know, I'm just dreading it. I keep putting it off. But the more I put it off, the less I'll want to do it, because I'll think, oh, right, it's Christmas Eve, I haven't put the tree up. Oh, I can't be bothered, I'm going to have to take it down in a week. So today or tomorrow, well, if Mark's working from home tomorrow, that's when I'm going to go up in the loft and get the tree down, because it doesn't matter if he's working above me. I will just carry on putting up my baubles and my fairy lights, etc. I'll see you all tomorrow then. Please join me, same time, same place, for day number 5 in my Advent series. Bye for now.